guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're stopping by for the very first time, you're highly welcome. In today's video, I'm going to be telling you about visit visa, if you can work with a visit visa while living in Bahrain. But before going into details, if you're watching here for the first time, please click on the red subscription button below to subscribe to Nessa's Fantasy. So I'm going to be giving you the vibes. I'm going to be giving you everything you've been needing about Bahrain. And please turn on your post notification after subscribing so you're going to receive notifications every time I upload a new video. And if you've been watching my video so far, Bakwe man say na tengi, French man say merci beaucoup, English man say thank you so much. Thank you so much. So I'm going to dive in straight to the point. Visit visa is one of the cheapest and the easiest way to come to Bahrain. We all agree that, right? And yes, you can work with a visit visa while staying in Bahrain, but you should not be caught. Yes, I'm bringing it to your notice. You can work with a visit visa, but you should not be what? Caught. So what you should be doing is, once you get yourself a job, try your possible best to impress your boss so that he or she can fasten up your processing. Now, what I notice about a lot of bosses is that if they see that this person is being like you're lazing around, you're not being sharp, you're not actually giving them the energy or the force to apply for your visa, they'll look at you and be marking time with you, and you'll be marking time with them. Your days will be going, your visa will be getting expired. At the end of the day, you'll be paying the fine. But if you're fast, you're sharp, you're trying to impress that boss. Now, when I'm saying impress, I'm not saying you should make this boss like you. Because there's some bosses that if they don't like you, they don't like you. But if they like you, of course, they like you. Now, I'll quote example of my former boss. There was a lady who had her visit. She came with a visit visa. He really liked this girl, and the visit visa had a lot of issues and problem. He was calling the labor office almost every day to get information. He was going up and down with this girl to fasten the process, because if you are caught working in somebody's let's say office, or in the cafe or in the restaurant without your visa, that person is going to get a fine, not you. Because of course, before employing somebody, you know about the rules and regulation of the labor office, and the labor office states that you cannot employ somebody without giving the visa. So you have to provide the visa for that person, and that person, you cannot actually allow somebody to be working under you without the visa. Yes. So you normally have to provide a visa for that person. So if you are caught now without a visa, that is without an employment visa, you will get deported, or they'll give this person a fine. So, like I was saying with my former boss, he did his possible best to make sure that this girl gets her document. And behold, she got her document, and she was working there. So what happened is, when she came with her visit visa, it was a 3 month visit visa. She tried her possible best to impress this boss, and within 2 weeks, her visa was approved. Same like me. Okay, I came with my employment visa, and then yeah, I came with my employment visa to my new company. So, like, now when I'm saying I'm trying to impress my boss, it's not like I want to overdo. I want to show them that I actually deserve this job. Like, I want to show them that they don't regret giving me this job. Now, the confidence, or the energy you give it to your manager or to your boss at the beginning is not going to be the same when throughout the work. Some it might be the same, and some it might not be the same. Like for me, my energy is non-stoppable energy. My energy can be like, for example, I just need a short time to rest, and my battery is fully charged. That's my energy. Some other people really need a lot of time to rest and stuff. So when you're impressing this boss, it gives he or she to want to do this visa fast, to own you, because of course you can maybe want to get a different job and you leave. So yes, you can work with the visit visa, but you should not be caught. I'm going to quote an example of one of my friends when we came to Bahrain. She had a visit visa, and the agent who had made her visa and everything told her she was going to get an employment visa, but they didn't make her an employment visa. They made her a visit visa. So she went for part time, and she was caught doing part-time. So what I usually advise people is, instead of going for part-time, go for full-time. apply for full time, because full time there's a tendency of you getting a visa very fast. But part time, you're working for some few hours. Hmm. I know, of course, you're working. I know why you're working for this part time. You're working for this part time because you want to get money, right? You want to have something in your pockets and stuff. But it's not the best. You can do part time when you get a job. That'll be different. That'll be. I'm going to explain you that in my next video. But when you come in Bahrain, like I'm going to say it, if you don't have a job in Bahrain, means you don't want to have a job. Now, I'm not saying that people who are unemployed is they are not lucky or they are not looking for a job. The level of determination you have gets you the job you want. Regarding the salary, not more or less, not saying that the salary is high, or when you want to look for a job, you dedicate your time, your energy, your patience, everything looking for that job. I lost my job, and 2 weeks after, I got another job. When I went to Dubai, I stayed in the house for 2 weeks. I got a job because I was not sleeping. In Dubai, I was living with my parents. They obviously provide everything for me. But I know why I came. I came to hustle, to add the income of the family. So I could not sleep. I needed to hustle. My head was popping left and right, sending application left, right, center. So while you're in Bahrain and you're looking for a job, there are jobs in Bahrain. I will not lie to you. There are jobs. You just need to push. I mean, non-stop searching. You just have to continue pushing and you'll get it. So I'm, like I said before, I'm not saying that you don't have a job because you don't want, but your level of determination will get you a job very fast. If you're slow, okay, you get the job slow. If you're fast, and one thing I want to advise people is that a lot of people have the mindset of coming to Bahrain at any high. Yes, you're going to earn high, but with time, you don't expect to leave Cameroon and come and you're earning a salary of 500,000. You will start from somewhere. Now, when you start from this somewhere, your documents and everything is made. You are good to go. So, my advice to you is when you come to Bahrain, right? No matter how small the salary is, once they are providing your visa, take that job. This is my advice. Take that job no matter how small the salary is. You have a period of 3 months to change a job. Now, when you have taken this slow pay job, continue your research. You continue looking for job, you continue searching non-stop. Once it's almost your 3 months, you can vamos and your visa will be transferred. Yeah. But if you're coming with the mindset of having something which is paying you so high, that's where a lot of us fail. A lot of us have this conception of getting a job paying so high, and at the end of the day we don't get anything, we start being frustrated. So I've been going and dancing around, 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 around. I hope I get this thing clear. Yes, you can work with a visit visa, but please make sure your boss is able to transfer that visit visa as fast as he or she can to an employment visa. It's going to reduce the burden on you and on the employer. The employer is not going to pay a fine, and you're not going to be sent back home, because if you're caught without a card, like your ID card, we call it a CPR. If you're caught without a CPR or your visa has been expired, there's a tendency you'll even be locked up before they send you back to your country. So talking to your boss and trying to make the process go faster, it's an advantage to you and an advantage to the boss. But to be a big advantage to your site, because you can be deported, he or she cannot be deported. She'll pay the fine or he'll pay the fine, and the business continue running. So guys, this is just a little advice I wanted to bring to your notice. I spoke about the visit visa, the types of visit visas you can get, but I never spoke about if you can work with a visit visa. Yes, you can, but try your possible best to make sure your visit visa is changed within a few weeks to employment visa. So yes, this is just what I had to tell you today in this video. This is the end part of my video. I don't have too much to tell you, but I hope you grab something for what I just said. I'll be seeing you guys again in my next video. If you have anything or any questions about visas, you can always click down to the comment section and type it. I'm going to reply to you as soon as I can. I mean, as soon as I see the message, I'll definitely get back to you. I'll be seeing you guys again in my next video. Please, please please don't go without liking, sharing, or subscribing. Tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe to Nessa's Fantasy. I'll be see you guys again. Bye bye.